I'm Darryl Leigh. I'm the stock horse, young horse manager at Willinga Park. I've been here with Willinga full-time now since the start of the year, on and off for probably 3 years. And my aim here is to help the staff and give them a little bit of an insight into the equine industry and get them started and teach them a little bit of what I know. We're putting them through traineeship certificate 2 in agriculture and getting them to other programs. We're looking at performance horse management, and we're looking further into other things that maybe we can develop here. So it's going to further their education and help them in the future and make them, valuable employees, but also valuable to other people if they happen to leave Willinga at some stage.
I've been working here for going on 4 years. I started here doing a traineeship at school. I've done a bit with Darryl now, handling foals and farm jobs and stuff like that, breaking in a couple horses. So I've been lucky enough to learn from a bit of everything. We all get along good, we're a good team. We're in this together now. We're in this together now.
I saw the ad on Facebook and I applied. I came in and met everyone, and then I started about 4 weeks after. Darryl teaches us everything that he can. I have 6 horses at home, and everything that we do here I go home and do with my own horses.
I've only been into horses for about 4 years, and I first saw Willinga Park on TV and I decided to ring up Chad and he gave me the job.
My favourite part of my job is probably being able to see all the horses every day, seeing their personalities and just having bonds with a few of your favourites.
Do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be alright. Promise we don't need no brake lights.
My main role here is giving them concepts and ideas of how to handle young horses, and we want everything to be smooth. And if we can start with the foals and teach the kids how to handle them properly and knock the foals around, but in the same process teach the foals manners, and then that just flows through to the yearling stage and then the breaking in stage and then the education stage. We're hoping that's all just one smooth transition, and that's what we're aiming for.
When we were weaning the foals, I remember looking over at all the 28 foals that we had for that season, and just the immense satisfaction of I've worked with every single one. They all have a personality, they all have their little quirks, and every single one is accomplishing at their own little level. It's an awesome feeling.
We've got little obstacles here that the girls put them over, and it's a matter of asking the horse to go somewhere and then be willing to do it for you without a fight. They're confident that we're not going to put them in a position where they're going to get hurt, and they build that confidence, and so do the staff. When they realise what they can get a horse to do without forcing them or knocking them about, it's a pleasure. All 5 of the kids have managed to break in a horse this year as well as handle the foals, and they've all got through it very well. We've had no real hiccups. For them to walk in and not have broken in a horse and go and break in a 17-hand horse, I think that's pretty courageous, and the horses are going well, really well.
Give me your strength and show me your weakness. We're in this together now. We're in this together now.
So this is a stock horse filly. She's by Proud Little Pepto. We weaned her when she was about 6 months old. She was a little bit cheeky when she was a filly. Broke her in a couple of weeks ago, and she's been pretty nice since then. She's nice and soft, and it's pretty cool to have weaned her when she was 6 months old and then break her in years later.
Working with Darryl was pretty cool. He's helped us through heaps, he's taught us a lot. He's really just brought everyone up a whole notch.
Sometimes Darryl has his own little language, just like the word tiggity-boo, and we don't really know what he's talking about. So if Darryl asks us to go get the breakers ready and puddle about for a little bit, that usually means hang around and desensitise them, bag them down until he gets down here to finish the training off.
I love working with the team and I'm really excited for the future here at Willinga Park.
You will be my guide, let's take the road less traveled by. I hold the reins, but I'm still not in control. You lead the way as I open up my soul. I love to saddle up when I need things to settle down. I ride unbridled back to town.
A lot of horsemanship skills are unfortunately dying, and if I can give that to a couple of these kids and they can carry on and give it to someone else, I think that's my job done.